Did you know that Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, drinks 5 cans of Coca-Cola a day? This might seem like an irrelevant piece of trivia, but it actually says a lot about the man himself. He values consistency, simplicity, and familiarity, principles that also guide his investment strategy. Warren Buffett, popularly known as the Oracle of Omaha, has been shining like a lighthouse of wisdom in the world of investing for many decades. He started his journey in the realm of finance at a tender age, and today he stands as a titan in the world of investment. His wisdom is revered, and his strategies are studied meticulously by aspiring investors. Buffett's investing philosophy is unique and has been marked by a keen focus on long-term value. He is not swayed by short-term market fluctuations. Instead, he prefers to invest in the inherent value of companies. His love of American companies is well known. Being a patriot, he believes in the power and the potential of the American economy. Another interesting aspect of Buffett's investment strategy is his fondness for companies that pay robust and sustainable dividends. He believes in the power of compounding and understands the role that steady dividends can play in growing wealth over the long term. You've probably heard the phrase "diamond in the rough." That phrase could very well have been inspired by Buffett. He has a knack for identifying potential in places where others see none. But what if I told you that tapping into Buffett's wisdom could be simplified? Let me introduce you to exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. ETFs could be seen as a buffet, no pun intended, of stocks. They are designed to track the performance of a specific index, sector, commodity, or region. Instead of having to pick individual stocks, you can acquire a single ETF and gain exposure to a whole array of them. It's akin to getting a generous slice of the entire stock market pie, as opposed to a tiny crumb. Interestingly, Buffett himself has often recommended low-cost index funds for individual investors, which happen to be the close cousins of ETFs. While he's not known for investing in ETFs himself, his investment philosophy aligns seamlessly with the principles behind many ETFs. So let's indulge in a hypothetical scenario where Buffett decides to invest in ETFs. Which ones would align with his investment style? We've carefully selected 8 ETFs that mirror his preference for American companies, his love for value investing, and his emphasis on strong and sustainable dividends. So now we're going to take a deep dive into these 8 ETFs that Warren Buffett would probably buy, if he bought ETFs, of course. First up, we've got 2 ETFs that are as American as apple pie: the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF and the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. Let's dive in with the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, often referred to as VTI. It's magic key for those who've ever imagined owning the complete U.S. stock market. VTI provides widespread access to the entire U.S. stock market. It's an investment that aligns closely with Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha's philosophy. Buffett, a legendary investor, is known for his long-term faith in American businesses. He strongly believes in the robustness of the American economy and the inventive spirit of its enterprises. By choosing VTI, you're basically aligning your investment portfolio with Buffett's ideology of betting on America, something that gives him the confidence to invest for the long haul. Next, we come to the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, commonly known as VOO. This ETF primarily tracks the S&P 500 index, a comprehensive collection of 500 of the most prominent U.S. corporations. We're referring to the significant players here, the firms that influence not just the American economic landscape, but also contribute massively to the global economy. Why would the Wizard of Wall Street recommend this? There are a couple reasons. Firstly, VOO is a low-cost route for individual investors to gain access to these industry titans. It provides exposure to a diversified range of companies, thus spreading the risk and potential for gains. Secondly, Buffett is well known for his love of a good deal. He's a staunch believer in value investing, buying stocks at prices less than their intrinsic values. Thus, investing in VOO aligns with his philosophy of finding valuable, cost-effective investments. In summary, both VTI and VOO hold the promise of reaping benefits from the strength and diversity of the American economy by offering exposure to a wide range of U.S. companies. By investing in them, you're essentially betting on America's future, just like Buffett. And if there's one thing we know about Buffett, it's that he loves a good bargain. Before we dive deeper into the world of ETFs, let's pause for a moment. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. We are relentless in bringing you fresh, information-laden content. This information is specifically designed to assist you in understanding and successfully traversing the intricate labyrinth of investment. We are always interested in your thoughts. What is your perspective on and VEO? Do you concur with Buffett's belief in the potential of America and the importance of broadening your investments with international markets? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. We highly appreciate your comments and are always excited to participate in stimulating dialogues. Your opinions matter to us, and we continuously strive to create a platform that encourages open discussions about essential investment topics. With this in mind, we hope you enjoy our content and find it helpful in your investment journey. Now, with that said, let's continue our journey through Warren Buffett's favorite ETFs. But Buffett's investment philosophy isn't just about homegrown companies. Let's take a look at the Vanguard FTSE All-World ex-US ETF. This esteemed ETF is a seasoned traveler in the world of finance, providing broad-based exposure to a myriad of markets, both in mature economies and emerging ones, with a notable exception, the United States. It serves as an all-access pass to a grand tour of the globe's investment opportunities, offering a peek at the wide-ranging and dynamic global economy. In essence, this ETF presents a diverse menu of international equities, showcasing the vigorous variety and vitality of the world's financial markets. By choosing this option, you're not placing all your investment hopes on a single contender, but instead, you're distributing your bets across an expansive field. It's a strategy that echoes the fundamental principles of Buffett's long-standing investment philosophy. Buffett, with his keen foresight, recognizes that the U.S. market, while teeming with attractive prospects, is but a fraction of the potential that the global economy presents. He understands that venturing beyond the American borders can open up a world of possibilities that could enrich your investment portfolio. To invest in an instrument like the Vanguard FTSE All-World ex-US ETF, you're treading the path that Buffett himself has paved. You're embracing a global perspective, reaching out to the world's markets to build a diverse and fortified portfolio. This approach not only widens your investment horizon, but also reduces exposure to any single market's volatility. Investing in international markets can add some global flavor to your portfolio, just like it does for Buffett. Buffett likes his investments like he likes his Coke, valuable and with dividends. He is known for his affinity towards value investing and preference for companies that pay dividends. In line with this, we will explore 4 exchange-traded funds, ETFs, that align well with Buffett's investment strategy. The first ETF to consider is the iShares Russell 1000 Value ETF, also known by its ticker symbol IWD. This ETF is a product of BlackRock Inc. and is inspired by the principles of value investing, making it a favorite among those who admire Buffett's approach to investing. The IWD seeks to track the investment results of an index composed of large and mid-capitalization U.S. equities that exhibit value characteristics. Essentially, these are stocks believed to be undervalued, trading for less than what they're fundamentally worth, making them prime investment targets by value investors. Buffett, a staunch advocate of the value investing paradigm, sees these low-cost stocks as excellent long-term investment opportunities. The second ETF to consider is the Vanguard Dividend Appreciation ETF, also known as VIG. This ETF, managed by the Vanguard Group, takes a different approach. It seeks to invest in companies with a track record of increasing their dividends over time. This aligns well with Buffett's investment philosophy, given his preference for companies that consistently return cash to shareholders in the form of dividends. Our third ETF highlight is the Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF, or VWAM. This ETF takes a similar approach to VIG, but concentrates its investments in high dividend-yielding U.S. stocks. As the name implies, these are companies that offer solid and consistent dividends, an investment strategy that Buffett highly appreciates. The fourth ETF that fits into Buffett's approach is the SPDR S&P Dividend ETF, or SDY. This ETF, managed by State Street Global Advisors, tracks the performance of U.S. companies that have maintained a record of consistently increasing their dividends for at least 20 consecutive years. This strategy echoes Buffett's emphasis on the importance of long-term sustainability and his belief in the power of compounding dividends. These four ETFs, IWD, VIG, VIM, and SDY, encapsulate critical elements of Buffett's investment strategy. A focus on value and dividends. If you share Buffett's philosophy, these ETFs could be a suitable addition to your portfolio. They provide a simple means to tap into the core principles of Buffett's investment approach without the intricacies of individual stock selection. However, it's crucial to highlight that while these ETFs align with Buffett's style, they are not a substitute for personal research, and every investor has unique financial goals and risk tolerance that must be considered before making investment decisions. As Buffett puts it, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Hence, before diving into any investment, ensure you fully understand it and that it aligns with your financial objectives. So if you're searching for value and dividends, these ETFs may be an ideal match for you. Who knows, with the right investment strategy and a bit of luck, you could be the one giving financial advice to future Buffetts of the world. Last but not least, we have the Vanguard Consumer Staples ETF, centered around daily necessities. This exchange-traded fund focuses on consumer staples companies, which are those that manufacture products we rely on daily. Our brands that are staples in our homes, filling our kitchens and bathrooms with goods we can't skip even for a day. Now you might wonder why philanthropist investor Warren Buffett takes interest in this type of ETF. The answer is quite simple and lies in Buffett's investing philosophy. Warren Buffett is renowned for his investments in consumer goods companies that boast of strong brand recognition and consistent demand for their products. He values stability and resilience, characteristics that are often embodied by consumer staples companies, particularly in times of economic instability. Such companies are less prone to significant market fluctuations as they produce goods that people need regardless of the economic climate. Because let's be real, regardless of the world's condition, people will always need their toothpaste and cereal. This is the unique attribute of the Vanguard Consumer Staples ETF. The ETF offers a stable investment avenue in companies that people are dependent upon day in and day out. So, if you're seeking a secure investment in companies that are essential to life, this ETF could be for you. All right, folks, that's it for our tour of Warren Buffett's favorite ETFs. We've explored a diverse range of exchange-traded funds that have caught the eye of one of the greatest investors of our era. Understanding these ETFs, we've dived deep into the financial world, shedding light on strategies that can help you in your investment journey. We hope that this tour piqued your interest in finance and provided you with the knowledge to make informed investment decisions. If you found this journey intriguing and yearn to discover more fascinating financial insights, we urge you not to forget to hit the subscribe button. Doing so not only supports our work, but keeps you in the loop for our upcoming content. Ring that bell too. By doing so, you ensure that you won't miss any of our tours through the exciting landscapes of finance. Now let's get interactive. What are your thoughts on these ETFs? Did any particular fund catch your eye, or perhaps you're inclined towards a different investment strategy? We're genuinely interested to know. Your comments enrich our community, fostering an environment of learning and growth. So please spare a moment to leave a comment below. Remember, the world of investing is a journey, a destination. It's a constant process of learning and growing. Keep learning, keep investing, and most importantly, keep having fun with your finances. It's not just about growing your wealth, it's about enjoying the journey. So until the next time we meet on this platform to delve into the captivating world of finance, happy investing,